And we now take you live to Jaipur, where Lok Sabha Speaker Sumitra Mahajan is addressing a gathering.
What is Chairperson of the National Council of Provinces, Head of Delegation, South Africa, our Deputy Speaker, Lok Sabha, all fellow parliamentarians, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, all our ministers also. It's my privilege and honor to welcome the distinguished gathering to the beautiful city of Jaipur, popularly known as the Pink City, for the meeting of the BRICS Women Parliamentarians Forum on the theme Women Parliamentarians, Enablers for Achieving SDGs. This meeting is an endeavor on the part of BRICS women parliamentarians to provide an opportunity for strengthening parliamentary cooperation in furthering the agenda of BRICS. I am sure that we will gain invaluable insights into the different dimensions of the issues with the active participation from all the delegates who have assembled here. In my opinion, there could not have been a better venue than the state of Rajasthan to discuss the theme of the conference, as the state is led by dynamic women chief minister. And it also brings to mind a remarkable tradition in this state of Rajasthan in the area of sustainable development. The state of Rajasthan receives a scanty rainfall concentrated over barely 3-4 months of the year. The society here nurtured a strong tradition of water conservation and sustainable use of water resources derived from the teachings of leaders such as Sri Guru Jambeshwar Bhagwan, if I am correct, and others, who preached preserving biodiversity and sustainable natural resource management in order to peacefully coexist with nature. Taking forward this tradition, which had mainly women at the forefront, resulted in a community-driven effort in the area of rainwater harvesting, water conservation, and watershed development, making Rajasthan virtually a drought-free state. 9 droughts between 1997 and 2007, and still, if I am correct, Lapuria village at Rajasthan did not require a single water tanker, as the village developed unique dike system called the Chauka and other traditional water conservation methods to set an example for others to emulate. One of the first environmentalists, I can say, that these environmentalist movements, which was inspired by women, that was the Chipko movement, means women tree huggers, started in the early 18th century in the state of Rajasthan. Women risked their lives, I think Amruta Devi was there, to protect the forest trees from being felled. And now again in Uttarakhand, in other state also it follows. Distinguished delegates, BRICS is a relatively young group. The group has taken impressive strides, beginning from a forum for consultation on economic issues of mutual interest to evolving into a group which now has various topical global issues on its agenda. The agenda for cooperation in addressing global and multilateral issues of mutual interest has been carried forward in the last 7 summits and several ministerial meetings. We hope that it would be considerably further during India's chairmanship for this year, especially at the 8th summit to be hosted by India later in October. The BRICS countries together comprise 43% of the world population, contributing 37% of the world GDP. The success of the SDGs will be heavily dependent on their successful implementation in the BRICS countries. So with agreement reached on the what, we have to get on with the how. Our collective track record of achievement of the MDGs has been an uneven picture, and at current rates, over 970 million people.
To studios, well, that was a live telecast of Lok Sabha Speaker Sumitra Mahajan speaking at the BRICS Women Parliamentarians Conference in Jaipur.